Hey everybody, welcome to Late Night Movie Talk. This is Jake, and today we're going to talk about Final Destination Bloodline. I believe it's the sixth installment in this franchise. Stephanie's having a bunch of recurring nightmares about her grandmother who she never met, who saved a bunch of people back in the 60s from a collapsing tower, and now death is coming for everyone and their families who should have never existed in the first place. Stephanie searches out her grandmother, who has sheltered herself into this compound, and she ends up showing her this book that has like cheat codes on how to avoid and survive death coming for them. Now they are trying to break the curse and save their family from a certain death. So of course it does have some cool and creative kills, and it doesn't shy away from the gore for which this franchise is obviously known for. And at this point it really has just become kills over story and characters. But there was this one character that they did make out to believe like you weren't sure if he was going to actually be killed or if he really could survive. And I'm not going to spoil about why that is implied in the movie. It is a very cheap looking movie somehow. I mean, it had a $50 million budget, so I'm not really sure why it looks like something you would watch on TV or streaming. And if I'm not mistaken, this was also filmed for IMAX, but yet it looks cheap. It's also filled with like fake out deaths where it's implying that somebody's about to die and they don't die, which I get that's what the franchise is known for, but it's also got a bunch of cheap ass jump scares that get old very quickly, and I'm just over it. I'm also tired of the most unlikely scenarios that rely on the most ridiculous plot conveniences in order for these people to even die in the first place. I do think that it had a good idea with the story to go after the family of the survivors with them not supposedly having to exist, but I just thought overall it was written poorly. This whole thing with the book beating death was just very silly to me. Like out of nowhere, she's just able to see the signs that death was about to make his move. I'm like, this is just dumb. Like you're telling me he needs the wind chimes before he can just throw a log at you? Whatever. But unlike the original, this has zero deaths that I found to be very memorable. Tony Todd is in this, but he's in a very small role, and I'm not sure how much he was intended to be in it before his death. Rip Candyman. But naturally he was good for what they had him do, and you can tell that he's the most experienced actor in this by far. It does have a great poster though. I mean, that poster looks really cool. And if I overall like this movie, I'd actually get that for sure. But hey, fans of the series are going to love this, even though I feel like it's still repetitive, even though it's trying to do new things and keep it fresh. But the more I thought about it, the dumber the story got and the more ridiculous things seemed to me. But this is what the franchise is at this point. It's just how crazy can the kills get. But it's like a 2 out of 5 for me. So if you've seen it, comment below, let me know what you thought about it. And until next time, we'll see you.